In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. St. Louis Cardinals versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Cardinals and Phillies continue their 3-game set in Philadelphia on Saturday. The Cardinals are battling the Brewers for first place in the National League Central, while the Phillies continue to make their climb up the standings in the highly competitive National League East Division. Saturday's pitching matchup features rookie lefty Matthew Liberatore of the Cardinals squaring off against Phillies righty Kyle Gibson. St. Louis is 3-8 in their last 11 road games and 3-10 in their last 13 road games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 5-1 in their last 6 games following a loss. Philadelphia is 20-8 in their last 28 games overall and 10-4 in their last 14 home games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games against a team with a left-handed starter. After a tough midweek series against the division rival Braves, the Phillies opted to open up this series with Bailey Falter on Friday night. They used their ace, Zach Wheeler, and other strong pitchers like Aaron Nola against Atlanta. Philadelphia looks to have taken the series opener with a bit more of a relaxed approach to recover from that previous series and focus on the rest of the weekend. That's the case with Kyle Gibson getting the start for this game. As for the Cardinals, they had the established starter with Miles Mikolas on Friday night and will be the ones with a rookie on the mound for this game. With the starting pitching advantage reversed, the Phillies should be able to come out on top. Gibson is coming off of his worst start, but it was also against a strong Padres team. The Cardinals lineup is great as well, but Gibson looked strong in his 3 starts prior to the most recent one. That included a 1-run, 8-inning start against the Marlins. It was the last time Gibson pitched at home, where he appears to perform much better. The fact that he's pitched at least 6 innings in those 3 starts is also a great benefit, as the Phillies' bullpen is not exactly elite. Even without his best outing, he should get plenty of run support against St. Louis' Matthew Liberatore. He has just 4 career starts, and 3 of those starts were against the Cubs and Pirates. The Phillies may be without Bryce Harper for now, but guys like Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos are more than enough to produce against the rookie. I get the case to be made for the Cardinals at plus money here, as the Cards still have that solid lineup from top to bottom and isn't one to take lightly. However, what we have seen from Liberatore in a starting role is that he pitches well at home and struggles on the road. Kyle Gibson has had his moments, but he pitches far better at home than on the road, and I'll give the Phillies the nod on Saturday. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. I touched on Liberatore's struggles away from home earlier. I think that plays a major role in the Phillies scoring 5+ runs in this game. It's also worth noting that opponents are hitting .371 against him when he pitches away from Busch Stadium. On the other side of the diamond, Kyle Gibson has not been great recently. He posted a 5.81 ERA and 1.37 WHIP over 5 starts in June. Over his last 2 outings, the right-hander allowed 8 earned runs over a combined 9 innings of work and gave up 2 home runs. Both of these teams have played to the over a majority of the time this year. Philadelphia is the second-ranked over team at 43-33-2 this year, while St. Louis is 39-36-4 and resides in 8th in that category. The Phillies' bats are heating up, and the Cards have been a decent road scoring team this season at over 4 runs per game. They have played to the over in 3 out of Liberatore's 4 starts this season, including both his road starts. The Phillies have played to the over in 5 out of Gibson's last 7 starts. 2 of the league's top 15 home run hitting teams will also be battling on a warm Saturday afternoon, so the ball should be traveling well. I'm expecting some runs this evening. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates continue their 4-game series in Pittsburgh on Saturday. The Brewers recently retook first place in the National League Central from the Cardinals, but the race remains tight. The rebuilding Pirates have started to infuse their roster with young talent, but are still far out of the National League Central standings in 3rd place. On the mound on Saturday will likely be lefty Aaron Ashby of the Brewers taking on Pirates righty Zach Thompson. The Brewers have proven that they are the better team here, as throughout the year as they're 7-1 against Pittsburgh. Additionally, the Pirates are not playing great baseball recently as they've gone just 7-18 over their last 25 games. Pittsburgh is literally the worst offense in the National League, ranking 15th in both team batting average and OPS. That's going to be a problem as they're running into the 10th-ranked pitching team in baseball. The Brewers pitching staff boasts a 3.79 ERA so far this year. Their bullpen is ranked 11th overall in both ERA and WHIP, and they're well-rested thanks to yesterday's blowout win. Milwaukee put on an absolute clinic on Friday night and scored 19 runs in the process. Pittsburgh's pitching has been very bad all season long, and it doesn't look like it will get much better in this game. The Pirates are starting Bryce Wilson, who has an 8.29 ERA and has allowed 14 runs in his last 6.2 innings pitched. There is some uncertainty regarding the Brewers' starting pitcher, but it looks like it will be Aaron Ashby, who has allowed 14 runs over his last 15 innings pitched. All things considered, I like the Crew to get it done today in Pittsburgh, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. I think the Pirates' offense is in trouble in this game as they're likely running into a buzzsaw of a bullpen in Milwaukee. Brad Boxberger is ranked 4th in the league with 16 holds, while Devin Williams leads the league at 20. And as for saves, Josh Hader tops the league with 24 saves and is 24-25 in save opportunities. Additionally, Pittsburgh has been an under team this year. The Pirates are 38-32-7 to the under this season. Look for this game to be a low-scoring one this evening at PNC Park. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus San Francisco Giants. The San Francisco Giants host the Chicago White Sox Saturday afternoon in the second game of a 3-game series. The White Sox are 35-39 while the Giants are 40-34. These two teams haven't played since 2017. Dylan Cease gets the start for the White Sox while Logan Webb takes the mound for the Giants. The White Sox are 4-1 in their last 5 during Game 2 of a series and 2-6 in their last 8 overall. The Giants are 8-1 in their last 9 during Game 2 of a series and 2-5 in their last 7 overall. The under is 6-1 in White Sox last 7 overall. The under is 13-6-3 in Giants last 22 overall. The White Sox are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in San Francisco and 8-2 in the last 10 meetings. It's not often that these teams face off, and they find themselves in similar spots. Both teams had very successful seasons last year, but haven't quite been able to replicate it this year. If either is going to make the postseason, there is a lot of urgency to turn things around, and this is shaping up to be a fantastic matchup. Don't look now, but the White Sox have the 7th highest WRC plus in baseball over the past 30 days. After all, this has always been an extremely talented lineup, and as they get back to better health, production like this should be expected. The Giants, on the other hand, are in the bottom 10 in WRC plus in this same time frame, aren't getting the same returns from Brandon Belt, Darren Ruff, and the catchers that they got last year, and also are without shortstop Brandon Crawford. In other words, when searching for which team has the offensive advantage, it's rather obvious. The White Sox also have their ace Dylan Cease on the mound. In 15 starts this season, the 26-year-old has dominated with a 3-skill interactive ERA, along with a 35.5% strikeout rate and 31.2% called strike plus whiff rate. Those are elite numbers, enough to trump Giant starter Logan Webb, although both have been fantastic this year. And yet, team with the offensive and pitching advantage is an underdog. That almost seems to be too good to be true. Logan Webb at home has been money the last couple of years, and it's not like he's pitching bad at the moment. However, we're getting plus money with Dylan Cease on the hill, a pitcher who has allowed 19 hits and 1 earned run in his last 27.1 innings. Through 30.2 innings on the road this season, Cease has an ERA of 1.76. Even if you consider this game to be a coin flip, the Southsiders are clearly not getting enough credit, making them an intriguing bet. Let's see if Cease can continue to keep his name in the American League Cy Young race. The White Sox in plus money is one of the better value plays on Saturday's card, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Not only has Cease been tough on the road, but he has a 1.41 ERA in 10 daytime starts this season. The Giants' offense has also struggled to get going, averaging just 3.7 runs per game over their last 10 home contests. The White Sox offense has failed to push across more than 3 runs in 5 of their last 7 games. And with Logan Webb's 2.8 ERA over his last 28 home starts, I like this being a low-scoring game. With Cease and Webb going Saturday, runs will be hard to come by. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.